and today I'm going to be going over my first line kit. I've decided to make my first line kit very different compared to most people's. I've decided to only essentially use my pants as my entire first line kit. Most people use their BDU top, take advantage of the pockets by using them for quicker access items. I've decided to only use my BDU pants though. First off, the main thing that I do different with most people is that pocket right there. I actually use for an entire IFAK. Most people just use carry some small trauma stuff that they might use, but I decided to stuff an entire IFAK in there. I've also put in there some personal medical items, or it's like some boo-boo items, if you will. So I've got like a bunch of Band-Aids, Neosporin, different size Band-Aids, some small gauze, and some ibuprofen. And that right there is the whole IFAK that I decided to stuff in there. Another thing I do differently is I've decided to actually put a MOLLE pouch on the back. It's a really thin pouch, so it doesn't interfere with my my battle belt or my actual like LBV belt system. Like the belt just goes right over it, just under. That way it's not interfering, like it's not moving this around, creating noise. It's also not like moving my pants around and fatiguing me. And in there, I carry some more medical. I also carry a single full main meal from an MRE. The first line kit is your most basic kit, so it has to last you at least 24 hours. So I've decided to put one main meal in there, no snacks or anything. This is the lightest and smallest thing. It's also has the most calories. I have some matches for fire starting. Like I said, I had some medical, so I have an emergency blanket. I have some shears, a sewing kit, and a razor blade, and a medical little instruction pamphlet. That's all I put in there. Moving on to the other side, I put some more fire starting kit stuff. This is just quicker access, so I have another box of matches and a lighter. Obviously, a lighter is a lot easier than using matches most of the time, so I carry that because why not? It's easier, so why not take advantage of that? Like a multi-tool, kind of like a Leatherman. It's like a Pro Tactical, something to just rip off, but it works. I have a full rifle cleaning kit, so it's for 7.62 and 5.56. It's got everything you need in there. It's got brushes, CLP, different rags, and different things for different parts of the weapons, and both weapon system calibers. And then I also carry some land nav stuff. So I've got my a notebook. I can make maps and I can leave maps in there. And I've also got this protractor. Again, same thing, just for land nav stuff. Yeah, I also carry my compass. It's just tied onto one of the belt loops on the pants. I also have these back pockets with some stuff. I don't always carry stuff in there, but most of the time I do, I guess. I use this it's like a PT belt. I just use this for signaling. A land nav pamphlet just for extra land nav skills. I can also use this as a fire starter if I have to. And then I also have some salt and some sugar. The salt, obviously, if you're taking in a lot of water, salt is a great thing, especially if you're not gonna have a lot of food. Take in salt. This main meal MRE has plenty of salt, but I carry this for longer sustainment on my second line kit. And then the sugar is just some quick energy, so if you had a water bottle or something with you or around you, you can make some ghetto Gatorade and just put some salt and some sugar in there. And then lastly, in that pocket, I just stuff this is almost a whole roll of toilet paper. I've just, after sitting on it over and over again, has been completely compacted. And I can use this obviously as toilet paper to wipe my butt, or fire starting if I really have to, but for the most part, if I have to light any paper on fire, I'll probably just use my notebook. And I believe that is all, yep. So it's a pretty simple setup. For the most part, it's not terribly heavy. The only thing I don't like about my setup here is the fact it is a little bulky, but the only reason why I do it this way is because I don't always have my BDU top on. I'm the type of person I like to wear long sleeve when it's warmer out instead of like a thicker BDU top. So I might just wear like a really thin long sleeve or something like that, or even wear a t-shirt, or my leaf suit actually I'll sometimes wear. And the leaf suit is really thin, super breathable, and I love that about it, but it doesn't have any pockets because it's meant to go over something, and I didn't want to cut or attempt to sew my own pockets on there, so I really just decided to leave it how it was, and ended up just deciding to make sure everything on my first line kit can fit into my BDU pants. I also really prefer the setup to be this way. I'm not a big fan of having stuff on my arms and stuff when I'm trying to shoot. Also, when I'm running my LBV 88, the mag pouches are on your chest, so having things in the large pockets on each breast area definitely is uncomfortable and fatigues me after a lot of walking, running, or even laying down on my chest for long periods of time. It's definitely quite annoying. So I prefer to run my kit without having anything on my BDU top if I'm running it. And again, if I'm not running it, I already have my first line kit completely made. Another reason why you need to make sure that your first line kit can sustain you, especially when it comes to like things like the IFAK, different small tools, a weapons cleaning kit, personal medical stuff, and maybe even some basic fire starting and food stuff. The reason why you need to have that is if for whatever reason, you know, maybe you were sleeping and you took your kit off, you were in a place where you thought you were safe, so you decided to take your kit off and you ended up not being safe and something really bad happened. You have to be able to react properly, and you have to be able to survive. And having stuff like this will not only help yourself, but if you're with buddies, if everybody's running stuff like this, everybody already has a kit on you. And lastly, another thing I actually considered is I may actually run like a 10-round mag somewhere on here. I haven't really decided that yet. But yeah, no, this is my really simple first line kit. If anybody has suggestions, I would love to hear them. This is like my first time really looking into a first line kit, and I've watched a bunch of videos and I'm just trying to learn, but for the most part I think I covered the basics when it came to survival and also maintaining yourself at a little bit of a fight. But for the most part, I'm pretty sure the first line kit is not actually for fighting. I believe it's mostly just for survival aspects. But I did include my rifle cleaning kit because if I have my rifle slinged on me at all times, I will have my rifle. And if I have, you know, some rounds in there, or if I do end up deciding to carry about 10 rounds on me somehow, I will be able to fight. Obviously not very effectively, not for long at all, but I will have some fight left in me, if you will. So thank you guys for watching. And again, if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below, or DM me on Instagram or Discord or something somehow. So thank you.
Wait, before you go, check out PiedmontRegionalOutfitters.com. They have affordable surplus for everyone. If you use code USMC10 on any purchase $10 or more, you'll get a special discount.